Welcome to AI News Today, your daily AI news update for June 20th, 2026. Stay tuned for today's top stories in artificial intelligence. And stay tuned till the end for today's AI market roundup. Breaking news: US bans anthropic models, but markets barely blink. Top stories this week: US bans Anthropic's Fable 5 and Mythos 5 over national security. The US government forced Anthropic to pull its two newest models after Amazon researchers raised concerns, citing risks to cybersecurity export controls. The move is unprecedented for a frontier AI lab and has sparked debate about whether the ban is accidentally boosting Anthropic's brand recognition. Billionaire Ambani wants AI in every call, app, and home. Reliance is weaving AI into telecom services used by more than 500 million people, signaling a massive push to embed generative AI into everyday consumer and enterprise tools across India. Elastic agrees to buy deductive AI for up to $85 million. Elastic is acquiring the 3-year-old startup that uses AI to catch and resolve software bugs, adding automated debugging capabilities to its observability and search platform. This week's biggest takeaway: government intervention is reshaping AI competition, but market momentum remains undeterred. AI tools of the week: Android 17 Productivity launches with new multitasking tools and expanded Gemini features, integrating AI directly into the mobile OS. Free on supported devices. Genie 1 Productivity Databricks launches an all-new agentic coworker for every team, designed to automate data workflows and assist with SQL queries. Freemium. Midjourney Scanner Images, reportedly a new medical imaging tool leveraging Midjourney's generative AI for diagnostics, from TLDR newsletter. Paid. Adobe Marketing Agent for Amazon QuickSight Data uses MCP to integrate Adobe Marketing Insights into Amazon's BI tool, enabling AI-driven campaign analysis. Paid. Web search on Amazon Bedrock Agent Core. Now generally available, it lets agents fetch real-time web data to ground responses. Pricing. SageMaker Detailed Metrics and Insights Dashboard Data. New monitoring and debugging dashboard for generative AI inference on AWS. This week's standout: Genie 1, because it brings agentic AI to non-technical teams, democratizing data work. AI automation and agents this week. Monday.com AI agents. Monday.com welcomed AI agents to its platform, marking a shift in how work gets done by automating project management tasks and workflows. This brings agentic AI to millions of existing users. Freemium. Deloitte Agentic AI for banks. A new report from Deloitte details how banks can supercharge intelligent automation with agentic AI, focusing on compliance, fraud detection, and customer service. Industry guidance. Adobe Marketing Agent for Amazon QuickSight uses MCP to create an agent that automates campaign analysis, pulling Adobe data into QuickSight for real-time insights. Paid. Web search on Amazon Bedrock Agent Core enables agents to perform live web searches, making them more autonomous and grounded. Pricing. No other major automation announcements this week. Limited news in the agentic SDLC or multi-agent pipeline space. This week's automation highlight: Monday.com AI agents, because it brings agentic capabilities to a mainstream work platform, signaling enterprise adoption. Cloud vendors this week. Azure OpenAI, Microsoft. Microsoft's $25 billion Australia AI bet includes a 140% cloud push, expanding Azure infrastructure down under. No new model releases this week. AWS Bedrock SageMaker Amazon rides on 28% AWS growth in Q1. Launched web search on Bedrock Agent Core, Adobe Marketing Agent integration, and new SageMaker monitoring dashboard. Also announced EC2 G7 instances with NVIDIA Blackwell GPUs. Vertex AI Gemini Google Cloud, no major update this week. Oracle Cloud AI, no major update this week. IBM Watson X, no major update this week. Anthropic AI Native Cloud. Despite the US ban on Fable 5 and Mythos 5, Anthropic's IPO at a $965 billion valuation is in the news, signaling massive investor confidence. Biggest week, AWS, with 3 major launches and strong Q1 growth. Global AI Spotlight. The UK government published AI Scenarios 2030 to help policymakers plan for the future of AI, outlining potential regulatory and economic pathways. The EU's agenda for 15 to 21st June includes continued discussions on the AI Act implementation, though no new laws were passed this week. No major updates from China or India beyond Reliance's AI push, which is a domestic telecom play with global implications. Trend of the week. The clear trend this week is the collision of AI export controls with market exuberance. The U.S. government banned Anthropic's latest models, citing national security, yet Anthropic's IPO valuation is reportedly approaching $1 trillion, and the company's brand may actually be benefiting from the attention. Meanwhile, AWS continues to dominate cloud AI with multiple launches, and Reliance is embedding AI into 500 million users' daily lives. For developers and investors, this means regulatory risk is real, but markets are pricing in continued AI adoption regardless. Going forward, expect more government intervention, but also more creative workarounds. As history shows, export controls rarely stop determined actors. AI stocks, winners and losers. ARM surged on continued demand for its chip architecture in AI data centers and edge devices. Microsoft slipped despite its massive Australia investment, likely due to profit-taking after a strong run. Watch AMD next week, with its stock up 7.5% and analysts predicting it could hit a $1 trillion market cap before Marvel. Any new GPU announcements could drive further gains. Conclusion and key takeaways. This week proved that even government bans can't cool AI market momentum. Anthropic's valuation soars while AWS and ARM lead infrastructure growth. The story of AI in 2026 is increasingly about who controls the chips, the cloud, and the regulation. Don't forget, subscribe for your weekly AI briefing every Saturday at 7 a.m. Next week, watch for Anthropic's IPO roadshow and potential ASML export news. What was your biggest AI story this week? Drop it in the comments.